Good day. Thank you for joining us for today's news. If you find this helpful, please consider subscribing. We're here every day with calm, clear updates just for you.
Joshua James Masters, leader of the Killer Beez gang, has been found guilty of child endangerment after a dangerous ride on a quad bike in Auckland. The incident involved 2 children and raised serious concerns about road safety and the legal consequences of such reckless behavior.
Walanzi Olusoni, the winner of a $200,000 Runit straight final in Dubai, has apologized for influencing youth to participate in the Costi Pace Salawai. The sport has drawn attention from government officials with decisions on its future in New Zealand expected within 6 months. Olusoni, who has given away a portion of his prize money to family and friends, is now considering his future in the sport.
Tragic shooting near the CDC buildings in Atlanta has left the community in shock. A police officer was fatally shot while responding to the incident, with the suspect found dead at the scene. Windows on multiple CDC buildings were damaged, and the campus remains locked down as the investigation continues. CDC Director Susan Monarez described the attack as targeting at least 4 buildings, including her own office. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp expressed his concern and condemned the actions of the suspect, calling for prayers for the victims. The FBI and local authorities are working together to uncover the full details of the incident.
A man in Paris was given a suspended sentence for lighting a cigarette from a memorial flame at the tomb of the unknown soldier, one of the city's most revered war monuments. The 47-year-old construction worker, identified as Hakim H., admitted to the act during a treachery. He claimed he was under the influence of alcohol and medication and expressed deep remorse, even breaking down in tears. The incident, captured on video, caused widespread outrage online. Authorities on Euro and ordered to seek treatment for his addictions. The case has reignited discussions about how to protect historical sites and the role of personal accountability in public spaces. While the suspended sentence,
In this exclusive interview, Valerio de Mello and Maria Gomes de Mello, the butler and partner who served Jeffrey Epstein for 18 years, share their perspective on the billionaire's life and the allegations against him. They claim they never witnessed any abuse or illegal activities and believe the allegations are exaggered. Their account adds another layer to the complex and controversial story of Epstein, whose life and death have sparked global interest and speculation.
In a surprise move, former U.S. President Donald Trump is set to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Alaska on August 15, 2025. The meeting, confirmed by the Kremlin, comes at a time of intense conflict in Ukraine with millions division. In 2020, Trump has hinted at potential territorial swaps as part of a peace deal, though details remain unclear. This summit marks the first between sitting U.S. and Russian leaders since 2021 and has raised hopes and concerns about the future of the war. Putin, who has resisted calls for a war, with Ukraine's Zelensky insisting on direct negotiations, the outcome of this high-stakes meeting could shape the course of the conflict for years to come.
In a surprising move, former U.S. President Donald Trump has called for the immediate resignation of Intel's CEO Lip-Bu Tan over alleged ties to Chinese companies. This demand followed warnings from Senator Tom Cotton, who raised national security concerns, saying Tan must step down immediately. Cotton's letter to Intel highlighted claims that Tan controls multiple Chinese firms linked to the Chinese military, including those tied to the People's Liberation Army. Tan has denied these allegations, emphasizing his kindness to Indian TSIT in Samsaikim as Wallis. As the situation unfolds, the U.S. tech sector is watching closely, with the outcome likely to have far-reaching implications for both Intel and the broader semiconductor industry.
80 years after the atomic bomb fell on Nagasaki, the city's mayor has issued a chilling warning. The world is once again on the brink of nuclear war. Thousands gathered at the Peace Park to honor the victims and reflect on the horrors of nuclear warfare. Mayor Shiro Suzuki called for urgent action, urging leaders His words echoed the testimonies of survivors who described scenes of unimaginable destruction. As the number of bomb survivors dwindles, their stories continue to fuel the global movement for peace, with nuclear tensions rising. The message from Nagasaki is clear. The time to act is now.
At a microbat species, the southern myotis has been found living in urban areas of the Illawarra region in Australia, a discovery that has stunned scientists. This tiny bat, about the size of a 20-cent coin, was previous from the NSW Department of Climate Change, Energy, the Environment and Water made the surprising find using heart trap. The southern maltus is one of the most endangered bat species in Australia, with only around 10,000 individuals left. Scientists are now working to make urban spaces more suitable for these bats and other small creatures. The discovery highlights the adaptability of wildlife in the face of urbanization and the importance of protecting NABs. The team is also planning to partner with the community to install nest boxes and plant roost trees, ensuring a future for these threatened species in urban areas.
In its standing performance at Nelson, Tasman crushed Manawatu 49-17 in the NPC rugby match, with Leicester Fenga Inuku leading the charge. Returning from the 2023 Rugby World Cup, Fenga Inuku scored twice, including a show-stopping try that highlighted his talent. His first try came easily, but the second was a master class in agility and precision. Tasman dominated possession early on, with Eli Udenrin and Lapati Faifua adding to the score before halftime. Despite Manawatu's 3 tries in the sessive, William Havili's injury was a setback. But Kieran Tamufalao stepped in Bakang. The win sends Manawatu back to earth after their previous success, while Tasman moves forward with confidence heading to Whangarei next. Whanganuku's performance, coupled with his contract with Toulon, signals a bright future for Tasman in the NPC.
In a surprising move, former U.S. President Donald Trump has announced plans to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Alaska, potentially marking a turning point in the war in Ukraine. The proposed peace deal, which includes Trump claims the meeting is a shot at ending the conflict, but European funding. As the summit approaches, the world watches closely, unsure if this will lead to lasting peace or further tensions.
In a bold move to address illegal migration, British authorities arrested 280 people in a week-long crackdown on unauthorized delivery rider stabbing Hungries, with 280 arrested in total. This operation is part of a larger government-rewarding. Businesses were penalized and assets, like 71 vehicles and £460,000 worth of illicit cigarettes, were seized. The government also announced a £5 million Prime Minister Keir Starmer facing pressure to control illegal immigration. The UK is taking firm steps to ensure compliance with its laws.
In a night of pure luck, a Christchurch resident has won the massive $20 million Powerball jackpot. The winning numbers were 19, 21, 11, 35, 6, and 33, with the Powerball number 3. This marks the 13th multimillionaire of the year and the largest Powerball win since December 2020. The ticket was sold on MyLotto, and the winner will be heading to a life-changing financial future. Other winners also took home $250,000 each, with the Strike 4 prize rolling over to $400,000 for the next draw. The odds of winning are incredibly slim, making this a once-in-a-two in May.
New Zealand's Black Caps delivered a historic performance in their Test series against Zimbabwe, securing the largest victory in their history with an innings and 359 run, when Zach Fuchs was the Daktri performer, taking 5 crucial wickets in the second innings, while the team's batting set a new record with a total of 601 runs. This emphatic result marks the beginning of a promising era under new coach Rob Walter, as New Zealand looked to continue their dominance in Test cricket.
William H. Webster was a legendary figure in American intelligence and law enforcement, known for his leadership and integrity. He served as the 14th Director of Central Intelligence and the FBI Director, where he reformed the FBI's hostage rescue team. His career was marked by a commitment to justice and the rule of law, and his legacy continues to influence the intelligence community today. That's all for today's news. We appreciate your time. If you enjoyed this update, please consider subscribing. Your support helps us keep going.